What is a sign? I don't know. I guess a sign is just something reassuring, um, or something that guides or intends to direct your energy elsewhere, or it can either be, a leading into elsewhere, or it can be a confirmation or reassurance that where you are is divine to you and is purposeful for you and your journey. But the thing about signs and like synchronicities, or whatever you want to call it, little whispers from spirit, I don't know, is that you have to, in order to receive more in-depth signs, signs that can actually propel you forward and lead you into taking more courageous leaps of faith, maybe into unknown circumstances or situations that seem uncertain, but there's just something that tells you, a sign, a synchronicity that repeats, that tells you that that is where you need to go. And in order for these to become consistent and pressing, if you would like them to, you have to accept them. The first step is to ask. And sometimes they're sent to you without you asking, without you even desiring them. And then you see it and you're kind of like, oh, that's weird. And that's like the first initial reaction when you're not really in that place, in that space of like receiving guidance from the universe or from spirit or God or whoever you believe in. It's more so you just look at it as like, that's weird, or that's a coincidence, or how strange, or like, what the hell, what the fuck, So when you start to see these synchronicities, if you're seeing them daily, multiple times a day, the same numbers or colors or animal, or hearing the same kinds of things, like hearing people speak of a certain subject like constantly, that just kind of grabs your interest every time that you see it or hear it, that is a sign. But it's only a sign if you deem it as such. So if every time you're getting these signs, if you're like, oh, I have no idea what to do with my life, I feel so stuck, I feel so unsure of where to go, and you keep seeing these things all the time, it's most likely the universe answering that call, answering that struggle that you're having, and offering you guidance. But if you continue to see it or hear it and just deem it as something weird, or something, oh, that's out of the ordinary, wow, okay, every single time that you see it, it'll just continue to be a weird occurrence that doesn't hold any significance and doesn't propel you forward as it is meant to. The first few times, even for me, it can be like, oh, that's weird, or like, what, I saw that yesterday in the same exact way, but then after like the third or fourth or fifth time, there comes a moment where you have to like stop in that moment and kind of think about it a little bit deeper and come to the realization that maybe there's a reason behind you seeing or hearing this thing constantly. And that is when you can begin to find the answers that you're seeking, to gain the actual guidance, and it will actually lead you somewhere instead of just being weird or out of the ordinary. They can become stepping stones. So, yeah. I think that it's easy to write things off, and it's okay to write things off. But I truly think that you could only do that for so long. So if there's something that's calling to you, something, someone, whatever you think it is, look a little bit deeper into that. Feel into the moment when you see it or hear it or feel it. And ask yourself, what is this? What is this? What is this trying to teach me? Where is this trying to take me? What is this showing me? And how can I move forward with that message or with that knowing and apply it, actually apply it to this journey that I'm on? And you'll be surprised where you end up. And what happens. So, is it just coincidence? Is it just weird? Or is it divinely placed there just for you to see? That's for you to find out and for you to realize. All right. That's all I have to say. Bye.